It started with a few vacation photos, but within minutes, the internet exploded. Taylor Swift, one of the most famous women in the world, was caught wearing a see-through bikini while relaxing on holiday. Some fans were surprised, others couldn't. Stop talking about it. And while the photos made headlines everywhere, the truth is Taylor Swift has always known how to keep people watching. This moment was just another example of how she turned something ordinary, like a beach day, into a global conversation. But there's so much more behind those snapshots than a swimsuit. Taylor has been in the spotlight since she was a teenager. Her career began with a guitar, a notebook full of lyrics and stories from her own life. That's what made people connect with her. She wasn't just writing songs, she was sharing parts of herself. Breakups, heartbreaks, friendships, moments of confidence, and moments of doubt. Every lyric felt personal. Her debut album didn't just make noise in country music, it made her a star. And she didn't stop there. Taylor wasn't interested in doing the same thing over and over. She shifted her sound from country to pop, then moved into Indian folk. Each time, fans followed her. Not just because the music was good, but because Taylor made it feel honest. Every time. That's rare. Her ability to evolve without losing herself is part of what makes her so interesting. And while her songs tell her story, people have also been fascinated by her personal life. Her relationships, both romantic and friendly, have been watched and talked about nonstop. There have been high-profile breakups, supportive girl squads, and famous feuds. Every move becomes a headline. But the most impressive part is how she handles it. Taylor doesn't let others control the story. She controls it herself. Whether through lyrics, interviews, or fashion statements, she finds a way to turn attention into power. That brings us back to those vacation photos. Taylor was seen wearing a bikini that caught the light in just the right, or some would say the wrong way. It didn't leave much to the imagination, and people had plenty to say. But here's the thing. Taylor's not new to this. She knows how attention works. She's used to the scrutiny, and she's never been afraid to wear what she wants. From dramatic red carpet gowns to relaxed everyday outfits, Taylor's style has always been an extension of who she is. The bikini might have caused a stir, but for her, it was just another outfit. It didn't look like she was trying to make a statement, she was simply being herself, and the world couldn't look away. What's truly fascinating is how Taylor turns every moment, planned or not, into something bigger. That's the mark of a true star. Even as people were debating the bikini, others were remembering her career milestones, the fights she's taken on behind the scenes, and the way she's changed the industry for good. One of the biggest examples? Her battle to own her music. When her original masters were sold without her permission, she didn't stay quiet. She stood up for herself, and she didn't stop there. Taylor re-recorded her old albums and gave fans new versions that were fully hers. The success was massive. It wasn't just a personal win, it was a message to other artists. You don't have to accept what you're given, you can fight for what's yours. And if you're smart and driven like Taylor, you can win. Fans saw that and respected it. They supported her more than ever. It wasn't just about nostalgia or loyalty. It was about knowing Taylor was standing for something bigger than music. She was standing up for herself and setting an example. But even beyond business, Taylor has shown that she's not afraid to speak up on issues that matter. She's used her voice to support LGBTQ+ rights, encourage voter registration, and share her political views even when it was risky. That takes courage. Not every artist chooses to speak out. But Taylor has made it clear that her platform means more to her than just promoting albums. So, yes, people might talk about her bikini, they might zoom in on the photos, argue over whether it was intentional, or debate her fashion choices. But that's just one part of a much bigger picture. Taylor Swift is more than a pop star. She's a songwriter, a strategist, a leader, and an icon. She knows how to stay in the conversation, and she does it on her own terms. The photos might have surprised some people, but they didn't shock her. Because Taylor's never been just about what she's wearing. She's about how she makes people feel, how she tells her truth, and how she keeps moving forward, no matter what. And maybe that's why she's still at the top, year after year. She doesn't just release songs, she builds moments. She doesn't just react. She plans, she leads, and she wins. So whether it's a new album, a bold outfit, or a quiet beach day that accidentally becomes headline news, Taylor Swift knows exactly what she's doing. That's what makes her different. That's why people never stop watching. What do you think about Taylor's ability to stay in control even when the spotlight gets intense? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching!